Hello, Cowboy fans. Welcome to NFL Week number 15 of the Cowboy Tweet Tracker. My name is Paul, and yes, on Monday I was depressed, very depressed. In fact, I think this last loss hurt more than, any game before I can think of for a long time. I might have to go back to when the Cowboys lost 3 NFC championship games in a row back in the 80s, and I remember how bad that was, and I think I cried as a little kid at one point. I don't cry today. And I get over the losses sooner. And I think one of the reasons for that is, I look at it and I say, what, this year, sitting here in December, we have a lot to look forward to. We got 3 more games, and those 3 more games count, and we have the chance to make the playoffs. Last year, we couldn't say that. Last year, we had to think about draft choices and who's going to make the team, and is Jason Garrett still going to be around as the head coach, all that kind of stuff. This year, we're thinking about playoffs. So that's a beautiful thing. And the fact that we got 3 more games to watch in a 17-week season is a beautiful thing. And if we can extend it, it'll be even more beautiful. So I kind of came back this week. I got more happy. I kind of built my spirits back up. And I'm excited because this Saturday I'm going to be in Tampa. That is tomorrow. I'm going to be at the game. I'm going to be right there cheering my Cowboys on. So I'm excited. But let's go over the tweets that happened this last week. Our first tweet sums it up, all of it. It was from Teddy Williams. He was the first Cowboy player to tweet after the loss, and he had 4 words that said it all. Man, that one hurt. And I think that's just as many words as you need. Next tweet came out from Brady James. He says, tough loss, been up all night. Now we have to put this one behind us and treat the last 3 games as a 1-game season and finish. So good attitude there. And, not that you hate to see players upset, but you would like to at least see players as just distraught as you are as a fan, that they're concerned about it, that it bothers them. And it certainly bothered Brady. He did tweet this out later on, and he kind of picked himself up a little bit. He says, when you get knocked down and get up swinging, and when it happens again, get up kicking, and when it happens again, get up scratching and clawing. So good attitude there. DeMarcus Ware also chimed in. He said, hard loss. Good teams find a way to forget and pull it together. Rally time. And then moving on, I like this one. This is kind of profound. You got to think about this one for a minute. He said, you get the lesson and then take the test. But in life, you take the test and then get the lesson. More tests to come, so let's learn and overcome. And that's so true. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know. And, in the case of the football, you have to be thrown into a game, into a situation, fail, to learn from that and become a stronger team and a stronger player. At least that's what I think he's saying. Now, here's something cool. Felix Jones is a quiet guy, doesn't do many newspaper interviews, doesn't do any radio interviews, doesn't tweet a whole lot. But I'll tell you what, the first player to tweet when DeMarco Murray got hurt was none other than Felix Jones. And he says here, my thoughts and prayers go out to my brother/teammate, DeMarco Murray. So I thought that's cool that the running backs are sticking up for each other. And of course, Montre Holland also added his 2 cents. He says that DeMarco Murray, get well soon, little bro. 29 for a speedy recovery. And then DeMarco Murray didn't hear anything from him for, about 36 hours after the game, I think it was. Maybe probably about 36. But he came out with a great tweet. And I thought, wow, what a great attitude this guy has. Even if he's putting on kind of a game face. He says, God is good too. Minor setback, but guarantee I'll be back a better football player. Love my teammates and Cowboy Nation. Thanks for the support. So what a great attitude there. And he has also a sense of humor because later this week, he tweets out, my new whip for the next 3 weeks. Need to put some rims on it and it will be legit. Haha. And so you take a look at it here. And there's his new ride. It's this little scooter. So apparently, he busted his ankle. He's going to put his leg up on this and kind of scooter around his house. Luckily, he's kind of got hardwoods or real flat carpeting. But what's kind of interesting? Here you got a multi-million-dollar, NFL player here. Look how dusty that dang little scooter is. Now you tell me that you go in the medical supply store and this is what they give you, like something that's been, is this thing even oiled up? Is this going to break down on him when he's wheeling around? I don't know, man. This is a Cowboy. Let's get him top of the line gear. And I love it. Montre Holland kind of made fun of it a little bit. He said, DeMarco Murray, put some 8s on that thing. And, of course, that's referring to when you have a vehicle, a car, you like to put nice big tires on it, nice big rims on it. And so that was Montre's suggestion there. Alex Albright kind of loosening things up here had a great tweet. He says, haha, check out this picture my aunt just sent me when I was young. And he posts this picture, and this thing is hilarious. You'll have to check this out. He comes out, here he is. He's at, I guess, at a pull-up bar or something. And look at this guy. Doesn't he look like a little miniature linebacker? I mean, he's so stocky, got little stocky arms, little stocky legs, and apparently he's trying to do pull-ups here or something. Got his belt and his little shorts on. So I bet you this kid was just, a terror on the playground. You could see it. And then above all, too, he's got that poofed out, blonde spiky hair, too. So, I mean, you could tell if this kid didn't grow up to be a linebacker, something was wrong. Ori Lemon, I found out this guy is a big video game player. I had this tweet. He tweeted out, finally about to go to sleep after destroying Des Bryant in NBA 2000. And I'll tell you what, it's funny because Ori Lemon plays, Des Bryant plays, and there was a tweet, I don't know if it was real, but it said something about how Tony Romo beat Des Bryant in Madden last week. So I don't know if that was true or not, but that was one of the tweets that came out concerning the video game front. Jason Hatcher, defensive end for the Cowboys, one of his coaches that he was close to was Wade Phillips, being, a defensive-minded coach and really the defensive coordinator / head coach of the Cowboys. He said, very interesting day so far. I still thank you, Pops. My prayers go out to Coach Wade Phillips. And, because this week Wade had surgery and he's taking a leave of absence from the Texans. So nice to see, above all, football is football, but people are people, and I think, it's good to see that Cowboys caring about other people and expressing that. Montre Holland checking back in with him. He says, Christmas tree finally up, daddy duty's done. And he tweets his picture. Now, check this out. Here's my thought about this tree. I can see Montre's shadow in the back, and it is way bigger than the tree, and I can see the fireplace to the next to the tree. So you're looking at a tree that's maybe about 5 feet tall. Now, Montre's got to go like 6'5" or something, I don't know, close to 300. He's got to be bigger than this dang tree. I would love to see a picture with him and his family around the tree because you probably wouldn't be able to see the tree. He'd probably be like Montre and like a little star in the background or something. But I think Montre, you're a big dude. Step up. Let's get an 8-foot tree, man. Let's blow it out. You're a Cowboy. You got to represent. All right, DeMarco Murray tweets out Little Breakfast of Champions. And then he attaches a pic. And here it is. And you can see he's actually got 5 donuts. Now, I'm really hoping that this is for DeMarco and some of his friends or something, because can you imagine we got DeMarco Murray, the guy's laid up, he can't run, he can't do cardio, he's got this little scooter, we don't even know how well that thing is working, and now the man's eating 5 donuts. Hey, there's a time to take a break and rehab, but hopefully, DeMarco is not going to come back like, tipping the scales at 280 or something on his little scooter at the time. But I have confidence. He seems like a very dedicated individual, so I bet these were just for he and his friends. That's my assumption. Loren Robinson, he retweeted this from a Cowboy fan. I thought this is a really cool idea. The fan says, for the Dallas Cowboy game in Tampa Bay, my bro unstitched Owens from my 81 jersey and made it a Loren Robinson jersey. And he has a pic here. And Loren retweeted this. So I thought, how cool is that? That there were a ton of 81 jerseys sold. And this guy, if this guy could do this for a cottage industry, for a little business, I bet you he could do jerseys all day long. Because, Owens, great guy, but I didn't see a ton of love for him in Dallas when he left. And Robinson, really an exemplary guy, breaking through that next level. So, hey, whoever that fan is, maybe you got a business brewing out there. Next one from Brady James, getting into the feel-good tweets now to end our show. Brady James has got a great promotion. He says, be a part of Brady's 12 days. Share an act of kindness, take a pic, and upload to Twitter. Details on bradyjames.net. So we went and checked that out. And basically each day from now until Christmas Eve, Brady James is going to give away a special gift, and it could be a gift certificate to a restaurant or an autographed football or an autographed picture. And you just have to take a picture, and you have to tweet it. Your tweet has to be under 56 characters. And you have to also include @BradyJamesGang, as well as the hashtag pound Brady's 12 days. And that's BRADIES 12, the number 12, days, DAYS. So put that in there, tweet that out when you're doing something good, when you're putting some money in the salvation bucket, or you're, giving gifts out to somebody, or, doing community cleanup, whatever. And you just might find yourself the winner of a Brady James gift. And the last feel-good tweet, this actually wasn't a tweet, but DeMarcus Ware changed his profile pic, and I thought this was just awesome. Again, I love to see the pics of, him coming after somebody and, flying through the air and tackling somebody and sacking a quarterback. But this one kind of warmed my heart a little bit. This is him with his two kids here. They're sitting at center at the 50-yard line in Cowboy Stadium, and he's just chilling out. They're all in his jerseys, and they're all just kind of enjoying the moment. And I thought, you know what? This is really a great guy, because this just gives you a warm feeling about the type of person he is. And I think it speaks to what is important to him. Football is important, but I think also his family is important, and it was nice to see that. So I am fired up. As I mentioned earlier, I am going to the Dallas Cowboy game. I've got my tickets right here to prove it, and I'm excited. So if you are in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium, I'm going to be in section 146. That's down in the end zone by the pirate ship. I'm going to be in row C, which is the third row. So check me out. If you see me there, I'm going to be wearing a t-shirt like this, representing the Cowboy Tweet Tracker TV show. And if you see me there, say hi. If you don't, hey, just let's all focus in a big Cowboy win. Let's stay positive. Let's get this thing. Fire up. This is a great season. And let's just all enjoy the football season, what we have of it. All right, so until next week, which will be week 16, stay watching the Cowboys and stay watching the Cowboy Tweet Tracker. Thanks.